She can, he said, yeah, that or something.
No.
I come in. I come in. I say something, I think. I come in here, she can.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, you're busted.
Minimize that.
No, I better turn the light.
There you go. I do. Well, that comes. Maybe like you.
Oh, she is.
Speaking of.
We waited for you.
Okay, we're ready. Okay, it's 5:31. 5:31. Let's Lindy, would you lead us in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. So this is the special call meeting for June 16th. Thank you for everyone agreeing to change the regular council meeting with this. And we have to stick with the agenda as far as topics go. Now, we are going to have a audit presentation as item number 7, and our auditor is due in here at what time?
He said he would try to be here about 6. He was at a training and he's gonna be coming from.
Okay.
And he doesn't usually very long.
Okay.
Big.
So as per usual, everybody had a chance to review the minutes of May 11th. Got a motion? We have a second. Got a motion and a second. All in favor? Thank you. For May 28th,
Make a motion?
we got a motion.
Second.
Rouse got a second. All in favor? All right. Thank you for that. We've got a presentation to make, Blair. You want to help us through the yard of the season?
We have spring yard of the season. We had 7 entries, I think, and it was a tough decision, but they're here today. So if you guys want to come on up here, we have Darlene and Ronnie Peck. They're on Hickory. Is it 621? 691. 691. Sorry, 691 Hickory Street. It's right on the corner of Hickory and 7th, I think. So beautiful. They take care of it really well. So congratulations, you guys. And we're gonna ask the mayor to come up and get a photo.
The yard looks like a carpet.
Yes. I love how you mow the front and he mows the back. I think that's precious.
Now I've got a side in the back too.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it is.
I mean, which looks better? Which looks better? Yeah.
I didn't know that for a long time, but it is, yes.
Well, I don't put the ones
So the
in.
mole removal is on.
They're having some moles mow.
Hey, which does the front or back look better?
Me too.
Welcome to the jungle.
Good, ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, good job.
Go spend that money. Get the award.
That's right. Congratulations.
Everybody who thinks they have a good lawn, they can go over there and set their mark. What is that?
What about her?
Oh, he didn't hire. I need you to hire out as a consultant.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
I got a nice long.
Okay, so at that point, we have a second reading of ordinance 2604, which is going to amend the index of section 3.1. Well, I'll let you read it. Do we motion to introduce it? A second reading?
Make a motion to introduce it.
Okay. Have a second for that? All right, let's do it.
This is gonna be a summary. It's
Oh, you got the pleasures. Okay.
The summary now, so. Summary of ordinance 2026-04, amending sections 3.1, 5.4, 7.0 to 7.3, 8.0, 8.10, 8.11, and 11. And index of the city of Calvert City planning and zoning ordinances in compliance with the new legislation regarding qualified manufactured homes. Kentucky revised statute 100.348 as amended goes into effect July 1st, 2026, instructing local governments regarding qualified manufactured homes and single family dwellings and planning and zoning regulations. Therefore, parts of the city of Calvert City's planning and zoning ordinance must be amended to achieve compliance at the recommendation of the city of Calvert City Planning Commission.
Okay. This is the second reading. Do we have we had some conversations about it the first time. Is there any further conversations about it? No? Okay, ready to vote? Let's vote.
Okay, Councilwoman Shelton.
Yes.
Councilman Howard.
Yes.
Councilwoman Hale.
Yes.
Councilman Rao.
Yes.
Councilman Brown.
Yes.
Councilman Stokes.
Yes.
It passes. Ordinance 2026-04.
Next up on the special call docket is consider a second reading of the personnel and pay classification plan. And establishing compensation rates. It's ordinance 2605. So somebody want to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to adopt.
All right, our motion to second, okay. So we're gonna read it. This is second reading.
Sure.
Did you say?
Summary of ordinance 2026-05, establishing a personnel and pay classification plan for the fiscal year beginning July 1st, 2026 and ending on June 30th, 2027. KRS 83A.070, subsection 2, and Calvert City Ordinance Section 3102, subsection B and C. The city council has adopted that personnel and pay classification plan establishing compensation rates for the various classifications of employees of the city and non-elected city officers for the fiscal year beginning July 1st, 2026 and ending on June 30th, 2027.
Okay. Any questions or comments on this one?
And we did make the
I
change.
saw that, yeah, thank you.
Yes. Okay, nobody's got an issue or a question? Let's have a vote.
Okay. Councilman Stokes.
Yes.
Councilman Brown.
Yes.
Councilman Rao.
Yes.
Councilwoman Hale.
Yes.
Councilman Howard.
Yes.
Councilwoman Shelton.
Yes.
2026-05 passes.
You gonna do this one?
Yes.
Okay, if you want to hear it. So we have a motion for 2606, which is the budget. Got a motion and a second?
Second.
Got a second? Okay, let's read it.
Ordinance on 2026 an ordinance adopting the city of Calvert City, Kentucky annual budget for the fiscal year beginning July 1, 2026 through June 30th, 2027 by estimating revenues and resources and appropriating funds for the operation of city government. Where the city council of the city of Calvert City, Kentucky has reviewed the budget proposed of the mayor. Proposal of the mayor has developed a budget for the fiscal year beginning July 1, 2026 and ending June 30th, 2027, in anticipation of the finance needs of the city, and whereas the city council of the city of Calvert City, Kentucky has reviewed and approved the budget, proposed budget of the Public Board of Public Utilities for the city's municipal water and sewer system. Now therefore be it ordained by the city of Calvert City, Commonwealth of Kentucky, that the annual budget for the city, including the city's municipal water and sewer system for the fiscal year beginning July 1, 2026 and ending June 30th, 2027, hereby is adopted as follows. Estimated fund balance July 1, 2026 for general fund, 6 million. Estimated revenues, payroll taxes, 1,507,000. Payroll tax, that was property tax. Payroll tax is 1,700,000. License and permits, 1,872,500. Intergovernmental revenues, 64,000. Fines and forfeitures, 6,000. Charge for other services or for services, 140,000. Other revenue, 583,000. Total estimated revenues, 5,872,500. Total resources available, 11,872,500. Estimated appropriations, general government, 1,282,429. Police, 1,436,217. Fire, 181,450. Street, 1,153,100. Sanitation, 402,550. Economic development, 294,300. Parks, 648,300. Airport, 202,400. Fire training center, 59,250. Cemetery, 59,000. Beautification, 0. Total estimated appropriations is 5,718,996. Excess of revenues over appropriations is 153,504. Net change in fund balance, positive 153,504. Estimated fund balance for June 30th, 2027 is 6,153,504. Capital projects, estimated fund balance at July 1, 2026 is $6,271,666. Zero total estimated revenue for the year, total resources available, $6,271,666. Appropriations from general government, $175,000, police, $110,975, fire, $300,000, street, $741,250, sanitation, $260,000, economic development, $100,000, park, $624,500, airport, $0, fire training center, $65,000, cemetery, $75,000, beautification, $0. Total estimated appropriations, $2,451,725. Excess of revenues under appropriations. That's a negative $2,451,725. I don't know if I said that right. Net change in fund balance is a negative $2,451,725. For ending fund balance on June 30th of 2027, $3,819,941. Special revenue fund beginning balance 2026 is $836,528. Intergovernmental revenues would be $53,000. Other revenues, $173,725. Total estimated revenues, $226,725. And the total resource available, $1,063,253. Appropriations, fire department, $15,000, street department, $500,000, for a total estimated appropriations, $515,000. This would be a negative, it'd be a negative $288,275. And that would be the same in the net fund change in the fund balance, leaving an estimated fund balance on June 30th of 2027 of $548,253. The city's municipal water and sewer annual budget, beginning estimated fund balance on June 30th, 2026 would be $1 million. Estimated revenues from operations is $2,759,625. Capital grants, loans, and transfers, $173,000. Total estimated revenues, $2,932,625. Total resources available, $3,932,625. Estimated expenditures from operating, $2,621,690. Depreciation, $565,000. Capital and debt retirement, $1,480,075. Total estimated expenditures, $4,666,765, with a negative balance of $1,734,140. Depreciation be $565, with a net decrease of $1,169,140. And the estimated fund balance as of June 30th, 2027 is $169,000, a negative $169,140.
Okay. So we probably need some discussion on this. What were any changes that came out of our last meeting on this that we're taking care of?
One thing you asked me to look at, or I told you I was gonna look at, was the pilot payment for Marshall Yards. So I contacted the attorney and he said that the calculation for this year, so that would be what it was on January 1, would have been, it was estimated at 5 million of real property. So I multiplied that by our rate for this year, 0.259, and that's only like $12,000 for this year. So it was not enough for me to change the budget number. So, and he said that next year, of course, we have a finished building now, and then there will be all the tangibles. So it will be different next year. But this year it wasn't enough to change.
Very good. Thank you. Anybody have any other inquiry on this thing?
It's kind of a very minor thing, but unless I'm just missing it, the opioid money expenditure we talked about, I think, and it would be even less of a number than that.
It would.
So
I did not put it anywhere in the budget. I talked to David Hampton about that. He discouraged me on doing a separate checking account. He discouraged me on doing another fund. So what I did was moved it out of the general fund into its own cash account. So now then, when I give y'all the cash balances, which you can see that on here, you are going to see how much is in there. And then with my new system, I've talked to them about this, and I can tag any expenditures that come out of that money. And then I can just print a report that this has been spent for that. Plus, you will see, I will take it out of that cash balance.
So you'll be able to
So
track.
I will be
That was what I wanted,
tracking.
what you said, just a line item.
Yeah.
Right, and that's what I've done.
I thought that was
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did try to
what,
look at all the different options and ways that I could do it so
What-
that we could keep.
I'm gonna put you on the
Oh,
spot.
I'm sorry.
The reporting requirements for that grant,
Yes.
they've relaxed somewhat. But you still have to report it how often?
No, they haven't relaxed, but they now do it once a year where I was doing it quarterly, but it's much more involved now.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna help you out with frequency and we're gonna ask for more. So she's got to track that number to do the reporting to the grant
Correct.
administration. So it's
So
not
it'd
just
be
for y'all.
great if we do spend some and I can do a report and that will help me with my, when I do the report to the Attorney General. It's gonna be good all the way around.
If somebody wanted to look at the budget and we had spent some money on that, they would know that we are making use of it.
Yes.
As like we're supposed to. That's the only thing that I think we were mainly interested in.
Okay.
I'm happy.
And that we could spend it. We were wondering if it had to be in the budget to be able to be spent.
It does not.
I did.
Well, I talked to David about that.
Speaking of David.
Oh, there's David. Oh, I
Wow.
didn't, you sneaked in on me.
He's quiet.
What's it gonna be in the budget track?
It will not be in the budget tracking.
It'd be the cash.
It will be in your cash balances.
And of course, the reporting she has to do will detail it. Should we need further inquiry? She's got to really do a lot of that extra work there. So, I mean, I think as far as cash handling and keeping track of it, I think that you'll be able to see it monthly. And then we've got detail, and she'll have to have detail to report it like she has to. So I think that's good. All right. Any other questions or comments on this before we put it up to a vote? Okay, let's do a roll call.
Okay, Councilwoman Shelton,
Yes.
Councilman Howard,
Yes.
Councilwoman Hale,
Yes.
Councilman Rao.
Yes.
Councilman Brown,
Yes.
Councilman Stokes.
Yes.
Budget passes.
All right. Thank you so much for that. Now, just in the nick of time, next on the agenda
Next on-
is a presentation of the 2024-2025 audit findings.
Oh, and he's the bearer of
It-
gifts.
Linda's report card.
That's one way to look at it.
He said it was my report card.
Report card?
Thank
Mm.
A few more pages.
Yeah.
Ralph can tell by the way that we found this long. He's felt something.
And you did get that. I emailed that to Christy,
Okay.
the signed.
Yes.
You did, yeah, I did too. So you got that. Okay, good.
All right.
Thank you.
Been waiting on that a little bit.
You almost drive.
Oh, but- Oh, no, thank you. That'll be nice.
Good evening. My name is David Hampton. I think most of you all know me. Here to present your audit report on the city, Calvert City, for the year ending June 30th, 2025. which also includes the municipality and sewer system. First off, I want to thank Linda and all her assistants in this, as well as all of her staff. Certainly we will do this without their assistance, and they've helped us in all ways that we've asked them to. Really appreciate that. Second, I'd like to thank you all for, again, giving us the opportunity to service your auditors, and I hope to continue working with you all in the future.
Let me, is our microphone working? Is that mic working?
Tap on
Never seems
the
to
end
pick
of-
up.
Is it green? That's good.
Okay,
It's working.
all right, good, all right. Thank you.
So kind of an overall, of your audit report, this contains our auditor's report, the management discussion analysis. There's financial statements, notes required, and other supplementary schedule. So it's kind of an overview. So on page 1 of our is our independent auditor's report. Second paragraph discloses our opinion, and as noted, we've determined these statements are clearly presented in all material respect. It's known as an unmodified or clean opinion, no gap departures. The 4th through the 6th paragraphs discusses the responsibility of the city and our responsibilities as your auditors. As noted, these financial statements as presented are the responsibility of the city. Our responsibility is to express an opinion on these statements and notes. In addition, as noted in the 3rd paragraph of the next page, page 2, your information audit report includes your management discussion and analysis of supplemental information on pages 3 through 11. We apply the limited procedures on this information, so accordingly, you do not express an opinion on this information. In addition, your budget schedules are 45 and the pension and other post-employment benefit. Again, are required information, but we do not audit this, so accordingly, we do not express an opinion. As noted in the 4th paragraph on page 2, we did apply auditing procedures on the other supplementary information. This is your combined non-major funds on pages 50 and 51, and the schedule of expenditures of federal awards on page 52, and determines these statements and schedules are fairly presented in all material respect. Next, our next report is on pages 53 through 54. The very back of the report. This report will disclose our findings, if any, with regard to the city's internal controls over compliance with certain laws, regulations, contracts, and grant agreements in accordance with governmental auditing standards. As noted in the 2nd paragraph, our responsibility is to consider in city's internal control of the financial reporting for the purpose of planning and performing our audit, but not for the purpose of expressing an opinion. So accordingly, we do not express an opinion on the city's internal controls. With that in mind, as noted in paragraph 4, we did not identify any deficiencies that are material weaknesses that we are required to report under governmental auditing standards. In addition, it's noted in the last paragraph of the page, as part of obtaining reasonable assurance for the city's financial statements are free of material mistakes. We did perform compliance tests with certain laws, regulations, and grant agreements. And as noted, we know that no instances or other matters that are required to be reported in the governmental auditing standard. Our last report is on page 55 and 56. Now, this is the issue law. This is required by the U.S. Office of Management Budget and known as the Uniform Guidance Compliance Supplement, or our report on your federal awards. This report will disclose any non-compliance, if any, regarding the city's compliance that could have direct and material effect with the provisions of the city's major programs or grant agreements, such as the federal award grants. This year, you all were subject to single audit because you received over $750,000 of federal awards during the year. As noted in the second paragraph, in our opinion, the city has complied in all material respect with these type of compliances that could have a direct and material effect on each of your major programs. As noted in paragraph 5, compliance with federal statute, regulations, contracts, and grant agreements applicable to federal programs is management's responsibility. In addition, the city is responsible for effective controls over compliance. As noted in paragraph 6, our responsibility is to consider the city's compliance for the purpose of planning and performing our audit and to obtain reasonable assurance the city has complied with the types of compliance which could have a direct and material effect on your major programs. With that in mind, in paragraph 5, we noted no instances of non-compliance and other matters required to be reported to you under the uniform guidance. So again, clean opinion under federal rules. So we have no findings on that. So that concludes each of our reports. This time, I won't include any questions. Item on the financial statements, whatever you would like to do.
Just on the very last page, 57. Number 9 under section 1, what does that actually mean?
I'm sorry, I'll move on this copy with.
Oh. When it says that Calvert City was determined to be a high risk.
The reason why that's high risk is because you've never been audited within the past 2 years for the single audit, you're automatically deemed high risk. And the only purpose of that is to determine how much coverage we're gonna audit as part of your federal awards. So if you were a low risk, we audit at least 25% of your federal awards. If you're high risk, we have to do 40% of that. We ended up doing probably over 50%. So you had 2 programs. You didn't actually have a type A program, but you did have 2 B programs, and we did the other 2.
And this is new. This last
For this year,
report's new.
yes, it is. Next year, we may be applicable to it, we may not be, we don't know.
I think didn't it go to, it went to 1 million?
It's going up to 1 million for 2026.
So what grant triggered this?
It's water and sewer.
Actually, part of it was on the city and part of it was
Yeah,
on,
part of it was.
part of it was for the city on water and sewer projects. On water sewer, and part of it was on the city, which was.
Tap,
Yes.
Maybe some, yeah.
transportation alternative.
Yeah.
Multi-use program.
7%.
All right. But,
Page 48, talking about the retirement plan.
Mhm.
From the. Under CPRS non-hazardous 2025 of negative 79,000. Then it was negative year before too. I assume that's kind of
That
a
is
positive
where-
thing, right? We got better
Well,
in terms of the
that
liability.
actually means that you have an asset right now
Yeah,
with the state
Yeah.
for the other post-employee benefits.
having an asset's better than having a liability.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I believe the past 2 years, you have not actually had to contribute anything for the other post-employee benefits. That can swing at any time. Now, that's for non-hazardous. The hazardous still requires contributions and there's still a liability.
Even they are a lot better than they
Yes,
were
they
2
have
years ago.
improved in-
oh, yeah.
And that has to do with how the markets
Right.
and how the investments are doing, in comparison to how much is having to be paid out.
Right.
So as long as the markets, stay positive and continue to show growth, I think I'm going off of memory here. I think we somewhere between 5 and 6% growth is what they're wanting to return on the investments. And so they've exceeded that the last 2 years. But, that can flip at any time depending on what the market does. And of course, typically on every 7 years or so, you'll have a market adjustment, where you'll see a
For sure.
10 to 15% bit, and then slowly you'll start rolling again.
It's a lot different conversation than 5 or 6 years ago.
Oh, could be, very well could be.
What was it like?
No, it's scary.
Very, very,
Well,
very underfunded.
Yeah, we were having these conversations 5 years ago, and it's like
At
nowhere.
least it wasn't state underfunded. The CERS was always better than the states, but even that was not great, but it was better, and I don't know what their status is now, but that was amazing right there.
Yeah, they're continuing to, and part of that is because the state has done a better job of funding their part on the states. That they ran through a period of time where they didn't fund it as was intended for them to fund that. So that's, some of that I'm gonna take from Peter to pay Paul right now, so. Hopefully they've gotten away from that, and we're gonna continue paying Peter so that everybody who works for the state will have a retirement position.
Any other questions? Living? No? Okay, well, thank you very much for the
Thank you.
for the bedtime reading, and more importantly, for explaining the conclusion paragraphs to us. That's always comforting. And
Yeah, anytime y'all have any questions, any of y'all, feel free, you can contact myself, or any of the other partners, and they can get to me, or you can send me an email. I'd be glad to discuss anything with regard to financial statements, or just any general question that you may have about general accounting, so it'd be my pleasure.
okay,
Yeah, thank you all for letting me serve y'all.
Thank you.
Good to see you, David.
Good to see y'all. I'm gonna cut out here, my wife waiting for me to get on, so she can have supper.
Oh.
I get it. Okay, on the agenda, we have departmental reports. In front of all the council members, we've got an email from an individual who is very, very pleased with the response of Calvert City Police and Calvert City Fire for a recent family emergency. And each of you guys have got a copy of that. I think it's still something we need to probably, you have copies of it, and it's bragging on our first responder. But Chief, you got any news from the fire, the police departmental report? We swore in a new officer.
Yes.
You recognize me.
What happened?
All right, so yes, on Monday, we did swear in a new officer, Timothy Ryan Thacker, and he's gonna be introduced at the next council meeting in July. And so he started Monday, and he's got a couple of weeks of observation for us. He is seasoned, he's got almost 8 years experience with the Princeton Police Department, and he also has experience with the Kentucky Corrections as well. And so we're happy to have him. We're full staffed right now, and excited about that, and looking forward to the rest of the summer. And as far as the department, we did respond to a medical issue, and our officers and staff, along with the fire department, did a heck of a job, and that'll be commended for it. They saved the gentleman's life, and my understanding, it's gonna be okay. And then we've made some arrests. There's been some car accidents. It's just typical summer things going on right now. So people are getting intoxicated and getting in trouble. So it's just part of summertime. So,
Summer pattern.
Summer
Summer pattern. It happens every year. It's like the changing of the seasons when you get into the summer pattern. I'm not, no. We've flipped over into the summer pattern.
that's all right now. If you guys have any questions or anything for me,
Sorry.
it's available. Appreciate it, and thank you for allowing me to serve and allowing our guys to serve. Thank you.
Dan, you got something for water?
I do not.
Bobby was unable to attend tonight, and so John and Brad and or John. No.
Brad's got some stuff.
Oh, we put you on the spot.
He thought he was on.
The more he talks about them, the less I have to talk about.
What have you done?
Well, messed up my wrist, as usually, you know, about once a year
Uh-huh.
mess something up. Well, the building's coming along great. I don't know that they're not gonna get finished before the new budget, but it'll be close. Of course, we had the pickleball nationals, I guess you'd call it. Everything went good. No problems that I'm aware of anyway. Bowling grass, bowling out the grass, drainage issues, there's all kinds of stuff going on. But everything's running smooth and,
Well, we're having trouble with the skid steer.
well, the skid steer's down, yeah, the skid steer's down again, and I'm afraid it's not good at this time, but yeah, we spent a lot of money on it in the last.
brand new, didn't we just get
that
thing?
Yeah, about
10 years ago?
15, 16, yeah.
This is.
It happens, Kevin.
And they don't use it hard, you know.
No.
Yeah,
You keep it whacked, setting it film.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of money on it this spring. And it's broken again, so hopefully they can figure it out. See what we're gonna have to do with it.
Splash pads up.
Yeah, splash pads up and running. Had to order another motor pump assembly there last week. Just got it in, so. Everything's getting to that 10 years age and things are breaking down. So,
We got 2 of the 4 lights in at the amphitheater. We're putting in the stage lights. Now, these are just white stage lights, but they put the circuit in and I've got 2 of the lights and the other 2 we're still waiting for them to be installed. So that'll give us stage lights for night performances.
we got new lights to go around the flag, Memorial Park, 2 of them are almost burned out. They're on their way out, so same thing, that stuff old and we're gonna get those upgraded, updated and upgraded. They finished the bathroom ceilings down there on the walking trail, got that taken care of. And hopefully we'll get the floor and all redone and the rest of it spruced up here, new budget. What else have we got going that I've forgotten about?
Got the lights in that we're gonna put up for Memorial Park, the parking lot and the crosswalk. We're working on the bid package for actual install. So
How's the Moneymaker Trail going? Y'all been able to keep up with that?
Trying, my guys try to make it around at least once a week. Walk the whole thing and pick up limbs and trim and keep things sprayed and managed. So, of course, with the rain, I'm sure.
Sure, yeah,
I'm sure it's
absolutely.
raining, but,
Yeah.
it's wet down in there. Yeah, we're trying to keep up with everything. It's a challenge, for sure.
Go from drought to too much. Okay.
It's been a chore this year, the spring with all the rain and stuff.
Yeah, it was good and dry.
Go through dry
Spring
spell with
is
nothing,
now.
don't need to mow, and then all of a sudden the rain hits and can't keep up with it because it's when you get mowing, it's wet again.
The storm that came through, you know, of course, we had several trees down around, well, mostly up to the airport.
Oh, yeah,
That's
7 up there with it.
7 trees blown down
Wow.
up there.
Wow.
My mowing guys, contractors were actually in there. And he couldn't get out. Locked both sides of the road, so he couldn't get out. We got it opened up, we'll just have to wait till it dries up before we get in there. Try to get cleaned up the rest of the way.
Them guys are doing a good job mowing. They have
Yeah, it looks really good.
They've had a hard start too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
They've been doing good.
You know, hopefully we're about to get caught up on that. Hopefully they'll start on their paving pretty quick on Shark Cow Road, get that thing knocked out.
Lot going on.
Always is, right? Okay. Thank you, Brad.
Thanks.
Thank y'all for passing the new budget.
Blair, you got a report?
Yeah.
This weekend was really fun. It was a great weekend. Had a really good turnout for everything. The pickleball tournament, there was 400+ people. The parking lot was full the entire time. There was nine states represented and 2 countries represented.
Wow.
Which I thought was cool. A guy from Colombia came and played, and lots of great compliments about the course and how well run it was, managed and organized, which is always good to hear too. The kids art in the park, for those that volunteered. I know you guys didn't even look up from your station, like they were crazy busy the entire time. We had over 100 kids come through. Just guessing, there was really no way to tell. There was 18 booths, 28 kids, had a kids business fair, anywhere from lemonade to,
You didn't wear it. Oh, you've lost an earring?
well, somewhere there's an earring from here to the cart, jewelry, all kinds of things. So it's just awesome to see the kids. They got up on stage, we interviewed them, talked about their booths. Just really great kids. I was really impressed, and it was just really a great event.
Danae and I talked about what we saw at our booth. There was not one kid who misbehaved, not one.
That's
They
awesome.
were all so good, very
That's
well
awesome.
behaved.
There was 2 little redheaded,
they're
almost
so
twins
cute,
that were
yeah.
running around, and he was covered from head to
Yeah,
toe in
with
paint.
Yeah.
That's
He
what
was
it
having
is.
fun. He was
He
having
was.
fun.
That's what it's all about. So it was really great. Flash forwarding, we have the Mayor pageant on June 22nd. I only have 19 people registered. Normally we're about like 40. So make sure and help get the word about that. I shared it on the Facebook page to just get people to register. It is just online. No registration at the door like it normally is. It's been several years. So I feel like people have kind of got the hang of that. And then we have 4th of July, Mayorbration. We Chelsea Solomon, she normally does the Veterans Brunch. Because Lakeland is up for sale, they decided, to not host the Veterans Brunch. So we are still going to host it. We're moving it to the Civic Center on 4th of July. So from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., the Veterans Brunch will be at the Civic Center. It'll be right before the museum opens. So people can come and walk through the museum, also grab breakfast. It'll be 50s Cafe, so great spread. It's always delicious. It's $10 per person, and then $10 per person, and veterans eat free, kids eat free. So stop in. It's always really great to see the veterans come out, and they tell stories and sit around the table. It's really nice. So that is on July 4th.
What time did you say it was?
It is 9 to 11. 9 to 11. It's $10 per person. And then after that, the museum starts 11 to 4. The museum will be open, and of course that's free, open to the public. The cornhole tournament starts at 10. Registration is 9 to 9:30. You bring your own cornhole boards. It's $25 per team. So that's it for that. That's at the amphitheater, same as usual. Usually we have a good crowd, and it's really competitive. They're like really good. Then we have a great lineup for musicians. We have one of our own, Mitch. He's going to be playing the saxophone for the first 30 minutes, opening up from 11:30 to 12. We'll have 30-minute breaks in between each to help, reset the bands. But then we have Sticky Bones, Flat Mounds, and Deja Blues. And then ending, we have Marty Brown. He is a singer-songwriter from Nashville, was on American Idol, but also is known for his song, We're From the Country. We're from the country. I get that. So he's going to end the lineup, and it will be a really great show seeing him. We have inflatables, the petting zoo, 9-hole putt-putt. What else?
What else could
Food
you
trucks
need?
will be there. We have 52 vendors that are signed up and calls every day asking for more. But I'm out of power, so food trucks, we're full on food trucks, but still open for arts and crafts. Across the street, the parade starts at 6. Lineup is at Pathway. It starts at 5 o'clock. The theme this year is We the People, celebrating our community and our unity. And 6 starts at 6.
I tried to pay attention.
I feel like I'm talking 90 miles an hour. So parade is at 6. We are the people is the theme. Would love to see people come out, rate their golf carts, everything else. The grand marshals this year are Deshae Moneymaker and Steve Moneymaker. They would not accept the recognition if they were not allowed to have mountain bikers follow them. So it will be followed by a mountain bike team and bike bus kids and
It's awesome.
bike people. Will
So
be
the front is gonna
chills.
be a lot of bikes.
Yeah, a lot of bikes. I do not have a color guard. I'm still trying to find one. So if you know of anybody that does color guard, Boy Scouts, I feel like that's Garrett. Oh no, that's you. Like,
Maybe the color guard check it in.
That's his ringtone. Parade starts at 6. After the parade, we will have 750 cupcakes to give away in play, just to celebrate America's 250th birthday. There will be like a 10-foot balloon photo backdrop to come and get your picture taken in front of it. And then we will also have a 6-foot cookie cake donated by Simply Sweet. Her name is Abigail. She's been setting up at Food Truck Fridays.
6 foot.
She just randomly said, I want to do a 6-foot cookie cake. I was like, okay, sounds good.
So where is the cupcakes backdrop and
That will be the Civic Center, just right outside of the Civic
Yeah.
Center. So we'll serve it from the Civic Center out in that front, in the parking lot, the front parking lot.
So don't go down to the park. Won't be anything down at the park
Right.
afterward, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, at 6 o'clock, we'll have that will be at the Civic Center. And then, or 7 o'clock, sorry, right after the parade. And then the fireworks will start and it's gonna be a great show and yeah.
It's not the city, but the First Baptist Church. All the churches have their veterans fish fry July the 9th.
Yes, okay. That July the 9th at First Baptist Church. I do want to shout out to Dakota because this weekend.
Yes. I was gonna say.
We were sitting there and you guys can say it if you'd like. and I'll
No,
sit
no, you're
down,
good.
but,
You're good.
A bunch of boys pushed the emergency button and, of course, it stays off until the next shift, for employees that come in and, Nita went over and said, I'm so sorry, was there something we could do? But, there's nothing really we can do. Well, I texted Dakota and I was like, no big deal. If you're not here, don't worry about it. But if you are around, could you come turn the fountain back on? Because literally she'd spent like 15 minutes getting
Yes.
her kid ready, putting sunblock on her. And as soon as she walked out there, the boys turned it off. So she was not a happy mama, but totally understood. Anyway, I literally turned around this way and I turned back and it was on. And I don't know how he did it, but within like 3 minutes, I swear he had it back on. So I really appreciate him. He had a big weekend this weekend. He did a really good job taking care of the parks.
Yes, I was gonna say with trash and the bathrooms and all that, I saw him many times. He did a
Yes.
great job.
Yes. So that's all I have.
I noticed you didn't have any notes.
That's impressive.
Went through with those kinds of times off the top of your head when you're living it. So, okay. All right. Well, that said, we customarily, I don't think there's any prohibition in a special call, customarily go around, see if somebody got a,
Touch on what Troy's been up to.
okay,
If you don't mind.
go ahead, sure.
Troy's been seriously working around. I mean, he's been working, on Kevin and I had talked earlier about the house that burnt. He's been working with that gentleman he lives in Wisconsin. He's got a contact here who's supposed to be working with him to help him find somebody to remove the house. So they are working on that. And we've also told him about the yard as well. We're working on that one. He's got, most of our yards are actually falling through this year. I found that, his presence, being out there on a more regular basis has actually got people. I mean, they're actually moving on things that he'll show up and he'll be around in the neighborhood for a week or so. Just next thing you know, people are dealing with things that they would let go. And so a lot of this stuff he's actually getting done just by his presence around. So he's got something.
She's got her on the stick.
Right, he's also working on his certificate through his floodplain manager. Because that's part of his duties as well, so he's working on getting become a certified floodplain manager, so. That takes a little bit to get, so. But yeah, he's been working on that and it's getting good response and working well with the folks, so. It's all right.
I can tell driving around who his frequent flyers are seeing some response. So there's always that list of folks that need to be told what's appropriate, and that's he's doing
Need
it.
a little reminder.
Okay, Dustin, you got anything?
No, not really. The pickleball tournament it was fantastic. We had a huge crowd and it's such a great, it's such a positive event for the community. And you have people come from everywhere. I mean, you had probably 98% of them aren't from Calvert. They come in, they pay money to play in this cool event. And then we flip around and give it right back to the community. I think 3,500 went to the resource center just this year. 5,000 went to the nursing home in Calvert. 5,000 went to the Sheriff's Boys and Girls Ranch, and then 5,000 went to the teachers at the Calvert Elementary, so they can fix up their rooms and not have to pay out of pocket for some of those things they have to stock up on. So we'll do it again this year.
Awesome.
Handing out. So that's all. It was a great event. Went great.
Good deal.
The extra courts, we had a lot more people there because of that. That's it.
Good deal. Ralph?
I just had a couple people or actually two people mentioned possibly getting some concrete pads up there behind the skate park beside the pickleball courts for food trucks, like for this event. It's kind of the wet area anyway, and so they're having to pull off the walking trail, of course. They just suggested that, and I said I would mention that, but thought that was a good idea just to have a place for food trucks to actually park instead of in the grass, when it was wet or something. So I said I would pass that along.
All right. Thank you. Nita?
I'd like to recognize Eliza Powell, first grader at Calvert Elementary, who won the t-shirt contest. She did the drawing for that. It was a really cute design and stuff like that. So I'm going to give her a shout out.
For the art in the park. Yeah.
Yeah.
For art in the park.
Yeah.
Jeremy?
No, sir.
Kevin? Ended up with you for a reason.
That's right.
Nobody else is gonna make a motion to adjourn. Let's go enjoy this beautiful afternoon.
Got a second? All right, thanks. All right, thank you.
That low humidity.
My hands. And humility.
Yes.
Do I?
Never be that intoxicated.
I heard there was a meeting, but at the big city council meeting.
That's the story I said I wanted to hear.
Tonight,
wanted to hear.
tonight just told me,
Oh, did you? Okay. Get some leader hosing.
That's a good one.
That's not, well, that's not very American, so.
was gone.
You'd have to do something, if you're gonna support the American Revolution, you have to do something French. What would be the
I got
French?
here Saturday night about.
Actually, I think trying to get to do the color.
We've worked on that all year long.
Yeah, you gonna be able